Hello and welcome to Antigua, Guatemala. Today we're going to be doing one of the most famous, most popular hikes here in Guatemala. And that's Volcan Acatenango and Volcan Fuego. So this is the one where you can see the actual lava pouring out of the volcano. And it's going to be a 2-day hike. So we're going to be overnighting the volcano and we are going to wake up at sunrise and then just see the lava pouring out and the volcano erupting. So I am walking to my pickup location right now from my homestay, and I think I see the bus. We're now after my pickup time, and I thought this was the bus, but I don't see the driver or anybody else who looks like they're going to a volcano here. So I know I'm in the right place, or I'm in the place that at least the pickup spot online said to go to, but I don't see anybody else or a driver or anything, so I don't even really know if this is the right bus. So I might just wander around a little bit and see if I see something, or maybe I'll go inside this hotel and ask. Hola, Acatenango? Joey. Joey, sí. Sí, gracias. Alright, made it on the bus. It was only 20 minutes later than it said it was supposed to be, so not bad. We're not on Central America time, but we made it on the bus, so that's what's important. And now we're off to Acatenango. Now, I booked this one through Get Your Guide. I'll put a link in the description if you want to see the exact one that I did, but a lot of the hotels and hostels here in Antigua will run their own version of the tour. And a lot of them use the same tour companies, but it just depends on like who you end up booking through. But just ask like the front desk of your hotel or hostel if you don't want to use Get Your Guide, and then they'll usually have another one that you can go with. All right. The roads here in Antigua are also pretty insane. Like look how close to this car we're getting. The driving is pretty wild. All right, that was close, but we did not hit that. So first off, I think we are stopping at the shop. Well, we're probably picking up a few more people first, but then we are going to stop at the shop because I need to rent a backpack for this hike. Just because I didn't bring my actual backpack on here, and I didn't feel like taking all the other stuff out of my travel backpack. So I'll get like an overnight bag that's like a 45 liter or something like that, so I can put in all my stuff and make sure it's not going to get wet in case it rains, because a lot of times it does rain in the afternoon here, especially up in the mountains, so not sure exactly what we're going to get today. I have heard it is also pretty cold on the mountains here once you get up to elevation, because it's it's not too bad of a hike. I think it's like 9-ish miles round trip and 3,500 feet of elevation gain. It depends if you want to do the extra bit to the top, or you want to go closer to Volcan de Fuego to see the lava up close. So it's probably going to be somewhere between 8 and 12 miles and 3,000 and 5,000 feet of elevation gain in total over 2 days. So totally doable, not too bad. And then if you're not super in shape or you don't hike a lot, that's going to be a lot because there are some steep sections. But if you're in decent enough shape and you do some hiking, then I think it's like a class 1, so it's like nothing super crazy like scrambling or sheer rock faces or anything like that. So we'll see once we get up there though. For now, let's keep going and pick up some more people, and then we'll be on our way. Gracias. ¿Tú también? Y aquí hay una mochila grande. Just got a nice big thick jacket from the driver because apparently it gets really cold up at the top here, so nice I didn't need to bring my winter coat. So let's see if this actually keeps me warm. Looks pretty decent. So I think this paired with my rain jacket would be a barrier, which I had to buy a new rain jacket because my other rain jacket got stolen like a week ago. Story on that later. But so we'll see if this keeps me warm. So I do need to rent the backpack, so I just asked him if this is where you rent the backpack, and he said un moment, so then he'll come back, I think. I don't know, hopefully, because I need a new backpack other than this tiny little one that I have with me right now. Gracias. Gracias. Solo un par. So looks like we also got some gloves, and I think we're getting a hat too. I'm not joking, but it does get cold there. I don't know how cold exactly. Probably somewhere around 40 degrees Fahrenheit. We'll find out. Oh, here come the hats.
I didn't expect it to be that cold.
I think it's like 40 degrees at the top.
I bought nice sweatpants.
Okay. You might need those.
Yeah, definitely. I'm not long-legged.
Gracias.
Oh, you're in LA Rams. I mean, I'm not.
Gracias. So with the tour I booked, they also give you a big old 2 liter of water. And then so they'll give you 2 liters of water, a hat, gloves, and a jacket, all included in the price of somewhere around $50 US, which is pretty good because then you also get food on the mountain. So you'll get, I think we get lunch today, dinner today, I think like a snack, like a hot chocolate later tonight, and then breakfast tomorrow. I think that's it. And then obviously a place to stay on the mountains. When you book, you can either get like tent camping or they have cabins up there. This one, I'm not sure exactly what it is. It's like, it looked like pseudo tent, like lean-to kind of thing. So not a full cabin, but not just like a pop-up setup tent. It looked like a permanent tent kind of structure thing. So we'll see when we get up there what it actually looks like. But yeah, it's kind of nice that they include all of this stuff for free or in the price of the tour, and because they know that people are coming from out of town and don't always carry this kind of stuff to Guatemala, which is a hot destination. But if you don't want to also bring a backpack or hiking poles, you can rent those here as well. So I think, I don't remember the price. I think it's probably around, I think it's like $10 for the backpack and then like $2 for hiking poles for the whole trek. So not that bad. It's definitely worth it, so you don't have to bring your own stuff from home. So I need the guy to come back to make sure I actually get the backpack though, because I don't want to carry stuff in my little tiny little like packable compressible sack. Gracias. ¿Cómo? Ah, sí, por favor. Bueno, gracias.
Serían 125.
Ah, 100, ¿cómo?
25.
25?
125.
Sí, 125. Ah, sí.
¿Cuál es tu nombre?
Joey, can you hold this for a second? Just point it at me. Thanks.
Do you want me to film you?
Yeah, just like point it at me. Thanks.
¿Así? ¿Amigo?
Joey, sí. Gracias.
Gracias.
I think, what did he say? I think it was 75 for the backpack? 75 quetzales, right? Yeah. Yeah, it's like, it's a whole new backpack. All right, did get the backpack and the headlamp, so I think we have everything good to go now, so just need to take a second to repack everything. Then we're ready to hike. Joey? Uno? Joey. All right, so there's also an option to pay an extra 200 quetzales, which is $25, if you want to go up closer to the Volcan de Fuego, which is the one where the actual lava comes out. And so pay an extra 200 quetzales, and then you can get even closer for a little bit extra hike. But I hear it's worth it, so I'll let you know later in the video what I think though. All right, back to packing. Gracias. All right, then it's also an extra 100 to just get into the park, so couple little extra fees in addition to the 50 for the tour, the $50 for the tour, but the other ones aren't super expensive. So it's like $50 US for the tour, and then like $13 to get into the park, and then an extra 25 if you want to do the extra Volcan de Fuego hike, but that's totally optional, so you don't need to do that one if you don't want to. So all in all, it'll be around, what is that? $65 if you don't want to do the extra hike and you don't rent anything else, or if you get the full package of renting everything and doing all the hikes, it'll probably be around $100-ish. Right. More packing. I got all the stuff in there, now just the snacks. Alright, got everything in the 55-liter pack, so now we're good to go and ready to hike. So now I don't need this bag anymore, which is my like stuff sack. So I'll show you how small this thing folds up into. So this is one of my favorite little travel backpacks. So there's not really a lot of support or anything, but the entire backpack fits inside of this little teeny pouch, so I can just throw it inside of a different backpack, and it's like super lightweight, like ultra light, and you can just like put it literally in any bag, and it doesn't take up hardly any space. It does take a quick second to put everything back in this bag though. It's a little annoying, but worth it. I can get it. So you can either just get this at like, if you want one, you can get it at like REI or Amazon or something like that. I'll put a link in the description if you want to see it. But yeah, this is one of my like go-to little travel bags. See? Look how small it is. You can fit this literally anywhere. Alright. So, back on the way to the hike. We're back on the way. We got all of our stuff. Let's get to the trailhead now. Just want to point out how crazy the driving is. It's literally 3 inches from the wall here right now. And he made the corner. Never doubt the drivers in Central America. Looks like we're getting our lunch and dinner now too, so we're gonna have to like, fit that in this bag. So I think I have some space though, so we should be all set. Hola, gracias. Alright, all snacks, all food, everything fit in here now. And I don't know how heavy it is though. It feels heavier than I would like, but definitely overpacked. But don't want to get stuck in the rain or be too cold up at the summit there, so see if it was worth it or if it actually overpacked. Alright, I think that was the last stop, so now we just have about an hour drive. I think it's about an hour. And then we'll hit the trailhead and start the hike.
3 horas, ¿sí? Hiking to Fuego Volcano is at 3 hours in total, round trip. Tomorrow morning, 4 a.m., top Acatenango, ¿sí? Look the sunrise. This included, eso está incluido. Mañana, 4 de la mañana, suben a la cumbre de Acatenango a ver el amanecer. ¿Sí? Entonces, ahí estamos. Suerte, chicos. Nos vemos mañana. La pasen bien.
Gracias.
Gracias.
And we're off. Made it, I think. I think this is the trail? I don't really see the trailhead. This might just be a bathroom break or something. Quick little bathroom break in a little store to get some stuff before getting it on the trail. But the view's already pretty incredible. Take a look at this. So the volcano's on the other side, but still pretty impressive. All right. Quick bathroom break and then off to the trail. So I did confirm that this is the trailhead, so it looks like you just start walking up that way where those other people are walking right now, and then right up through there, and then we get started. But not a bad view to start a hike with though. It's pretty insane. So, all right, it's all up from here. Let's get going. All right, let's get started. So, got a pretty big group, probably like 25 people or so in this group, so pretty big. It looks like we're already starting off on decent uphill. Luckily we'll be in the trees for a little bit, it looks like, so get some protection. And yeah, let's get going. I'm excited to see the views. We'll see how fast this group hikes and how many breaks we're gonna have to take. But plus got the big like 55-liter backpack, so that'll slow me down from usual as well. So I'm excited. They said it should be about 5-ish hours to reach base camp, which is like 3,500 feet up from here. So we'll see if that's true. All right, let's go. I think it's funny how quiet it got as soon as we started hiking, because everybody was pretty chatty back at the little trailhead thing, but now it starts off a bit of an incline right away, so immediately everybody's quiet and focusing on breathing. We're also at a higher elevation than we were in Antigua too, but yeah, so far so good. We're also starting to break off into more groups to get more space in between groups too, so because naturally people are going to have different abilities hiking on this hike, which is awesome because everybody can come see it, but if you're a beginner, it's still a pretty gnarly hike, so just be prepared. All right, kind of about a half mile up now or so. Group's starting to break off into a couple different groups. We've got a nice little vista point here, a little store if you need some snacks or drinks or something too. And then just check out this view. Also dogs. Hello. But, dang. Only a half mile in, view's already looking like this. Can imagine what it's gonna look like when we get closer to the top. Also got some corn or something growing here too, because they farm like right on these hillsides because the volcanic soil is super lush. At least I think so. I don't know. I could be making that up. I tend to make up stuff on a hike, but anyway. All right, back to the climb. No time for a break. Okay, so it looks like we're actually taking a break here, but still get a cool vista point from up here. Got some crepes for sale. Nobody's right there, but looks like some more snacks and stuff at this little platform. Pretty cool. Let's see, what do we got? Hola, ¿cómo estás? Sí. Looks like tenemos, looks like we have some coffee, perhaps, a chocolate. Got some crepes, milkshakes. Ooh, ice cream sounds real good. Let's sucker for some good ice cream. It's a requirement after a hike, actually. All right, so I think my group is taking a break right here. So I think we're waiting for everybody in the back of the group to come up front here. So we'll see how long that takes. It's been a half mile. Been going for 20-ish minutes or so now, but it's been pretty steep. We've gone up 600 feet already, so it's definitely got some steepness to it. So don't underestimate it. All right, I'm just gonna chill here and enjoy the view for a little bit. And beautiful weather. It's like 70 and partly cloudy, so couldn't ask for a better day for a hike than this right now. All right, maybe a little snack. We'll see. There's even like a little restaurant at this part right here. It's pretty cool. So there's supposed to be like 7 stops, I think, that we're making on our trip here. I don't know if they're all gonna have cool little food and restaurants and stops like this. Who knows? But anyway, not a bad place to hang out and chill. Well, I don't know how long we're gonna chill here for though. But I'm not in charge, so I'm just going with the flow today. Climbing up through some fields now. Gotta watch out for this barbed wire though. It gets pretty close to you at some points, so just gotta be careful. ¿Qué pasa? Ay. New hiking friend. Vamos. Coming to the top of this guy? So far been a pretty cool trail. It's been pretty loose for a lot of it, but now dirt's starting to get a little more firm, but they do have a lot of stairs in a lot of places. So where it's super loose or super steep like this, they will put some stairs, which is nice. I mean, I'm assuming they do that because a lot of people do this hike of different abilities. So got to be prepared for everyone. Also, there's still like tons of barbed wire like all around, or it'll just be like a sheer dirt wall on either side of you. But we're still walking through fields like that. So they literally just blazed a trail through the fields like this, which is pretty sweet. We'll see how high the fields go up. There's got to be a point where it's like just all dirt or all something. So we'll see what elevation we're at there. We're at around 8,800 feet of elevation right now. Got another 2,500 or so to go.
Picture break.
Picture break. All right. Just passed 1 mile exactly, but it was a pretty steep 1 mile because we're at 1 mile and 1,100 feet of climbing. But I mean, look at this view now. It's already Already a sick view, and we ain't even at the top yet. So it only gets better from here. All right, a little quick picture and water break, and then keep moving. At break number 2 now. So we are I'm hiking for an hour and 15 minutes for 1.1 miles and 1,300 feet of elevation gain. And it's looking like all of the breaks are gonna have these cool little shop things. So that's actually super nice. If I'd known that, I probably wouldn't have packed so much stuff in my bag. But break number 2 of 7. And take a little quick rest. Try and stop sweating a little bit. It's not gonna work. And then get back on the trail.
You know, this one time he said something. The next day he was like,
This is my new friend. I'm gonna call him Jorge. We're hiking together. So we just finished break number 2. So we have dos más until lunch. So it seems like kind of a lot of breaks, but there's a lot of people on this trail who need it. Me, myself included. Not gonna complain about more breaks and more food. So yeah, we're still hiking through the woods. So it's still a beautiful, beautiful hike. We're lucked out on weather so far. I'll find some wood to knock on though, because it's probably not gonna stay that way. Especially in, what month is it? August. A lot of times it'll get rainy in the afternoons. So we'll see if we get some thunderstorms or what. But here's how we're going. Hey. Almost. Just following my friend here. Got Jorge leading the way. That's a girl. No. Juanita. Yeah. That works. It's getting a little cooler. Definitely feel it. I just don't know if that's my my sweat drying.
yeah. What if it's just gonna like start getting warmer, like once we get closer to
The volcano.
know?
Yeah, I don't know if we're gonna get close enough to actually feel how that.
Yeah.
To feel the heat from the volcano.
Like not like super hot.
Yeah. It's like actually super jungly here. It's pretty sick.
It's wet here.
Yeah, it's wet. It's like, I mean, I know it rains a lot in the afternoon. It's been raining a couple of the past days, but it's nice that the trail's kind of sticky now versus it was a bit dry and loose. The what?
For this weather,
Yeah,
cooler, I feel like I can go longer.
I agree. Yeah, versus like just baking in the hot sun.
Yeah.
It's like,
I'm pretty used to it. I'm from Texas. Though.
right. Yeah, you should be used to the hot and dry, right? Thanks, man. Appreciate it.
No worry, you're welcome.
Muchas gracias. How we feeling?
Doing okay.
Yeah. Killing it.
Do you want water?
I have one. Thank you.
Do you want to turn?
2 hours in, like 1.6 miles, 2,000 feet of climbing so far.
It's only been 2 hours.
It's been 2 hours. Yeah, we started like right at noon. It's 2 o'clock right now.
Easy job.
Yeah.
Doing good,
Piece of
guys.
cake. This is so sick though. Look at all the, like the moss and stuff on the trees. Gorgeous. This feels like I'm in like Washington or like Olympic National Park or something like that. Like on the Olympic Peninsula, the whole rainforest over there. That's pretty sick. I mean, I guess this is like an actual rainforest, but
It's like total different planet.
yeah, exactly. It's crazy how we're gonna be going from this to then just like bare rock and dirt on the top of the volcano.
I didn't really research this. I don't know what to expect like at the top of it.
Yeah, I don't know when the switch happens. I've just seen photos at the top and it's like, there's no trees or anything. And so it's just, when you get to like the top, it'll be 360-degree views. And then you can just kind of see the volcano erupting. Have you seen any like photos or videos of it erupting or anything?
I saw one TikTok.
Okay.
Yeah, that was it.
So one TikTok's like, sold, I'm there.
Yep.
Literally what it was.
Yeah.
We saw that one TikTok. Like a day later, we booked the trip.
That's insane. Love that though. The spontaneity. It's the best way to travel.
Yeah, Guatemala's exceeded my expectations.
Yeah,
I'm not
right?
gonna lie.
Same. It's been an incredible trip so far. I've been here like a week or so. So, dang, it's been sick. I don't know if you can tell on video here, but we're definitely in the cloud now. So if you look like beyond there, you can see how it's all gray still. So I think we're definitely in the cloud. Walking through clouds. Yeah, let's go. Then we're gonna be on top and get the inversion later and see like the lava like going above the cloud. That's gonna be sick.
I imagine in the like for the sunrise, it's probably before like all the clouds form. So.
That's gonna be incredible. Cool, It's definitely a hike though. It's definitely pretty steep.
We're struggling.
Yeah. Yeah, so these guys are running on not much sleep and like zero food too. So
And a hangover.
Yeah, and a hangover, but they're killing it though.
Hardcore mode.
That's right. They're gonna make it no matter what. All right, back to it. Getting a little bit of a landscape change here. Getting out of the rainforest and getting some actual like pine trees, and you start to see the top, can see the clouds like moving up there too. That's sick.
Yeah, it's sick.
Hola. ¿Cómo estás? Hola. So everyone has a right to use the trail. Kind of wish I had one of those to take me up right now, though. That would be much nicer. That one was a bit of a stretch, so I think it was about a mile for that one. So we are now sitting at around 2 miles total for this hike at 2,500 feet of elevation gain. And I don't know what elevation we're at right now, but we got some more camp right here. Looks like some more snacks. So I don't know. Oh yeah, I think lunch is at the next one though. So not lunchtime yet. Got one more until lunch. But yes, tragic. Worst thing I've heard all day. But looks like all of these are gonna have some kind of little refreshments with them, which is a good sign. All right, time for another little break and then back to the trail.
It's gonna live to like 200 years old.
There's quite a lot of people on this hike. Pretty busy. So we'll see what it's like at the summit though. Probably about like halfway up or so now. You can see if you give up, they got some cars to take you to the top. I didn't hear the price, but actually I'm curious. I'm gonna ask this guy. ¿Cuánto cuesta la cima? ¿En los coches? ¿Hay un precio o no? 150. 150 quetzales o dólares? Quetzales. Okay. So 150 quetzales if you want to take the car to the top. But we ain't giving up though.
Of course not.
No.
Thought about it for a bit.
Yep.
But we're not giving up.
Nah. Cramps and all, we powering through.
Exactly.
Video that. Oh well. All right, starting to get a little dark. I'm not sure if it's just because we're in the clouds now or if it's gonna rain. In summertime, it's August right now, it does tend to rain quite a bit in the afternoons here. It's like 3:30 in the afternoon, so I don't want to jinx it, but it very well could start raining. So I want to try to get to camp as soon as possible, so that way I can stay a little dry. But then we're going to continue on to Volcan de Fuego, so that we can get an even closer view of the eruption of the volcano erupting, which is going to be sick. So I'm stoked to see that at night. And then we're gonna wake up at like 4 in the morning tomorrow and like hike to the summit of Acatenango and watch the sunrise and the volcano erupting from the summit up there. So it's gonna be sick. So hopefully the rain holds off, but we'll see. The clouds are definitely rolling in, as you can see them moving across the trail here. So fingers crossed. Made it to the best part of every hike, and that's lunch, my personal favorite. Let's go check out this view, see if we can actually see anything, see a good view. It's a little cloudy right now, so not so sure. Yeah, it's really cool watching the clouds like come and roll up the mountain like that, but can't see too far. So hopefully we'll actually hike above the clouds, and then when we go and see the volcano to see the eruption, so it won't be like too cloudy. And then the rain did hold off so far, knock on wood. We'll may or may not get rain, so we'll see. All right, time for lunch, favorite part of every hike. So I'll catch up with you in a second. It's burrito with a view. Love it. Doesn't get better than this. Food with a view. Love it.
It's the best view of the trip right there.
It is, right? Now, the clouds have parted too, so we can actually see. Can see while eating a burrito. It's like, it's the best part, and it's only gonna get better.
It's only downhill from
Yeah, only down.
right there.
Yeah. He wants a burrito. I don't know. Got walking with a burrito, making some friends too, because of the burrito. I'm assuming that's the only reason they like me. But it's my burrito. I'm starving, so they're not getting any bites. Yeah, maybe a little bit. And maybe some rice that falls out. Can't say no. The clouds are rolling in right now. This is sick. Also eating my apple, my snack. So, it's super cool. It's finally also started getting a little bit less steep too. So it's a little flatter now. Whether it's not going to stay that way, we'll find out. But also the cars just took us to that last checkpoint. We didn't take the cars because we're not quitters. But if you need to, it won't take you to the top. It'll take you to that point, and then you have to walk this part here. But it is a little bit less steep, so just for you to know. Right, this is super cool, though. I love this view. So let's see if we can get above the clouds, though. That would be awesome. All right, looks like we made it to some type of camp thing. I don't know if this is our camp or what. So we have our touristic view. Welcome to like a touristic view. And then some kind of cabin or lean-to or something. I don't really know. I don't think this is where we're staying. We're probably a little bit further, but I don't know. We're almost there. Gotta be almost there. See? Well, hey, what's up? Made it. We're here.
How you feeling?
Almost at camp. I'm feeling pretty good. How's everyone else doing?
Made it.
Yay.
I'm dying.
Is this the camp? Is this the camp?
25 more minutes.
25 more minutes? All right. 25 more minutes to camp. This is just like, this is the thing that gives you hope. This is the fall summit of camps right here. So 25 more minutes and then camp. Starting to see some cool changes in the landscape here. So we went through the rainforest and now we're entering like, not quite alpine, but like subalpine kind of territory. You can see the trees are like pine and getting a lot shorter now. So there were no pine trees as we were lower. So we're at like 11,600 feet of elevation at the moment and hiking up. We've been hiking for, 4 miles, like 4.5 hours and 3,600 feet of elevation gain. And not quite at camp yet, got about 20 more minutes of hiking to camp. And then I think we're gonna take a little break. And then after that, go to the volcano. So we're gonna go and hike a little bit more to see Volcan de Fuego and see the actual erupting volcano. But it's just cool to see all kinds of different ecosystems on this hike. So starting in like the corn and like the fields and the humid air like down at the bottom, go through the rainforest, and now we're in actual like mountain territory, and then we're gonna be on top of a volcano. It's pretty crazy. All right, getting hopeful. I think I see the camp. We got a couple of lean-tos and some firewood. Let's take a look. Woo. Okay, here we go. Oh, sí. Gracias. Muchas gracias. Still a little cloudy, but we're like inside / above the clouds a little bit. Then we got these nice little lean-tos. Check that out. Nice hard. Yeah, that'll do. Nice little hard top, or should hopefully protect from wind, hopefully. That's sick. Nice. Well, we made it to our camp after 4 hours and 55 minutes, 4.3 miles, and 3,700 feet of elevation gain. Made it to camp. So now we can finally rest for a little bit, and then we carry onward to Volcan de Fuego. What do you say?
Let's go.
Let's run it.
Buena vida.
Buena vida. Pura vida. That's Costa Rica, but
Oh yeah.
all right, there's the volcano. If you look closely, you can see it.
Good job,
Sloping
guys.
down. We made it. That's it. So now, gonna get settled. Our little bungalows right here for a little bit. Chill out. Then onward. To see the eruptions. I got a little like lean-to and campfire thing up here at our site. And then also, this is where we're gonna be sleeping in these lean-tos. You can see the clouds are really starting to roll in and starting to get a little bit dark. So we got 2 more up here, and then the clouds just rolled in, so the volcano is literally right there, so you could just see it erupting right from camp, which is insane. It's like a crazy view. Then here's where we are squeezing in. So we got this like canvas lean-to. We're squeezing 6 guys right in here. We're gonna be real nice and toasty in there tonight. So it may be cold, but we will not be cold in here. That's for sure.
We're gonna be cuddling the 6-time spoon.
Yeah, the 6-time spoon. All right. So comfortable? We'll find out. But all right. So I don't know if we're gonna be eating dinner first and then heading to the volcano. It's like 5:30 right now, and I think the plan is to see the volcano at after dark, so you can actually see the fire and the eruptions and everything at night, which is gonna be so sick. I did put on my sweatshirt and pants because it is getting a little chilly right now. It's probably like 50 degrees Fahrenheit or so. Luckily, we haven't had any rain yet. Knock on wood. So hopefully it stays that way. It's pretty rare for a summer day without rain in the afternoon, especially hiking up in the mountains. So it's definitely made it a better experience. I have a friend who did this hike last week, and he said it poured, and he said it was absolutely miserable and absolutely awful. So David, I'm sorry, but I'm glad that we did not get rain here. All right, I think I'm gonna chill for a little bit, rest from the last hike, maybe eat some food, eat some dinner, and then let's go see some lava.
I think it's Joey's vlog, bro.
Hey, Joey's vlog.
Yeah.
We're gonna stick. You have to stick too. Make
Yeah,
sure
we
you
gotta
have to stick.
instead.
Where was that when I was
Alright, 3, 2, 1.
Say hey.
I feel famous now.
Yes.
Let's go.
Joey the Nomad. All right. 6:10 p.m. starting the hike down to Volcan de Fuego to get a nice up-close view of the volcano. It's starting to get a little dark, so we'll see how the lighting looks on this vlog, but we got like, it's kind of like a V climb, I think, so we got to climb down and then back up, and then to get back we'll climb down and then back up again. But oh, we got some people sliding now. So a little steep, loose volcano dirt right here, sliding, making our way down. And then, oh, do you hear that? That's the sound of the volcano erupting over there. So then we're gonna keep going that way. And then, hopefully, if we're lucky, we'll get to see some awesome volcano eruptions. Just got so many rocks in my shoes, gonna have to clean those out.
Yeah, try to put off the rocks because it's a volcanic rock, no?
Yeah. So the goal is to do this hike when it gets dark, so that you can actually see the lights from the volcano, or like from the lava glowing. So hopefully that's gonna be wicked sick. All right. Oh. Come a little sketchy sections right here. Oh, this is kind of cool though. Climbing through the trees again, through this little cut through area. Still can't really see a whole lot. It's pretty cloudy there, so hopefully we get some cloud breaks so we can actually see the volcano erupting. But it's still pretty sick though. Oi.
Watch out, watch out.
I'm let her go, bro, because
Okay, guys, this is the best way. Hey. Grab one.
We have gold over the bars here.
This part is pretty slick. A couple people falling already, but as long as we don't fall off the cliff, then we'll be good.
No, 135. Oh shit.
I didn't hear you. You were interviewing me and I was like, I got this. And it split some of
There's the volcano right there. You can see it. So we're hiking like down and across and like up to a point kind of behind this tree, I think.
Yeah?
I don't know for sure. That's what the map looked like, but I don't know for sure. What do I know? I'm just some guy from the internet. Oh, you're good. No, take your time. Rather not anybody fall, so. Got some nice sketchy steps. Love that. This is gonna be extra fun in the dark on the way back. Oh, you didn't bring your headlamp? Ooh. I don't know if you'll be able to see it or I'll time it right, but there's also like a lightning storm going on right now, which is pretty sick. It's going on in like this direction here, so I'm just gonna hold the camera here, and now that, oh, there was a little one right there. You might have seen that, but obviously now that I'm trying to get it on camera, it's not gonna work because that's how things go.
Murphy's Law.
Yep, Murphy's Law. It's like, want to get the cool, oh, see, oh, sorry, I think you saw that flash right there. So if we're lucky, we'll get to see lightning and volcano eruption at the same time, which would just be nuts. So, starting to get real dark right now too, though. So, might need to put a light on this camera in a second so you can actually see what's going on. We'll see. I don't know if anything's gonna be showing up on this low light here. Ooh, climbing Volcan de Fuego now. It is officially very dark out, so that's without the light. Clearly, we need the light. So we've got a decent amount climb to go though. So I don't remember exactly how much, probably like 600 feet on this one, and then we're gonna have to climb another 600 feet back up that way. But we're getting up to the lava, so this is pretty crazy. There's also a thunderstorm going on right now. It just started to rain a tiny bit. Hopefully it doesn't get any worse than it is right now, but the thunders and lightning is pretty sick. So if we're lucky, we'll get to see some thunder and lightning with the eruption. So I'm stoked for that. All right, now to put you away so I can actually see where I'm walking now. Waiting in line to pass this area now here. This is downpouring. Water just like running down the mountain here. Soaked through. Everyone is soaked. Incredibly windy. This went from a nice, pleasant hike to not a fun experience real quick. Now it's hailing like a lot. Like a lot of hail. Wild. So we got about halfway up the Fuego part, but then the guides just told us that, here for a second, that we have to go back because there's too much hail, too much rain, too much wind. Everybody is completely soaked through right now. It's been absolutely insane. But little upset, not gonna get to, these hail hurts. I'm not gonna get to see the fire at night, but we'll try at sunrise in the morning and see if we can get some good views of that. So fingers crossed it looks good. And I don't know if you can see that, but I can see the light from our cabin or tents up there that we have to go back up to. So we still have to climb a lot to get up there.
I think there was a wooden.
Yeah, is this where the wooden bridge was? Oh my gosh. So on the way down, there was a nice wooden bridge right here. But I think the storm was so bad that it knocked the bridge down somewhere down there.
Los lobos.
Los lobos. We somehow made it back.
Yeah. Yo, we made it. We're back into the tent somehow. Barely made it.
All of our stuff is soaked.
Everything is soaked through. It was absolute downpour, massive hailstorm, thunderstorm, a little bit of everything.
Yeah, hash. But so we did not make it to the top of the volcano, unfortunately. We had to turn around because safety reasons, I guess. But we did see some of the eruption from the trail, so it was still pretty sick. But better than nothing anyway. And now
worth it.
Still worth it.
Still worth it, dude.
And now, now we're all cuddled up together, staying warm. And then, yeah, we'll see what happens. Got to get up at sunrise, and then I don't know what's gonna
Pésimo
Good bueno. All right, we're exhausted, so we're gonna go to bed.
Like and
Good night.
subscribe.
Yeah, like and subscribe.
Yeah, look what we go through.
Yeah.
Go with the Nomad.
Yeah, this is all for you guys. All right, good night.
5:30 in the morning. I'm very much not a morning person. Our guide came by at like 4 a.m. to our tent, knocked on the door, and asked if we wanted to do the hike to the summit of Acatenango. He said that it was, getting a little dizzy. He said it was not favorable conditions, so probably wouldn't have been able to see anything. So I decided against it, and this is the view now. So looks like that was the right choice because we're still completely socked in a cloud and can't see anything. So I think that was a good call. So just woke up for sunrise to try and see it from the tent, but still couldn't see anything. I think you can probably see a little bit of the lava plume up at the top over there, but that's about it. All right, I'm still exhausted, so I'm gonna go back to bed for a little bit. Good night. Gracias.
Did y'all hear if everybody made it back okay? Like from the hike?
Stuff. Didn't quite make it up for sunrise, but it's like 7 o'clock now. Made it for breakfast, so. Nothing. We got some breakfast sandwiches, some hot chocolate. People warming up by the fire because it was a cold night.
We are freezing.
So, just gonna get some breakfast, and then I think we're just gonna head back down. It is still raining out right now, and we do not have very good views. So, even if we were up for sunrise, like somebody else was, he said the views were basically like this as well. So you could do the extra hike up to the top of Acatenango at 4 a.m. And that's an extra like hour and a half long hike up to the top. And if it's a clear day, then it would just be beautiful sunrise. You can see the Volcan de Fuego in the distance. You can see the eruptions from there and like the smoke plumes and everything. But we would not have been able to see anything this morning. So I'm actually happy with my decision to sleep in more. So yeah, worked out, feeling all right now. It was a little chilly, it was a little tight in the tent last night, but we made it work. The worst part was, since there was like so much moisture in the air, there was condensation like on the ceiling, so constantly it would just like drip and hit you in the head and like, or drip and hit you somewhere else. And so it wasn't just like wet clothes dripping from everything being soaked from the hike last night. It was like actual like legit condensation on the tents and stuff. But what are you gonna do? It's all part of the experience. So yeah, so I think didn't quite get the views we were hoping for, but that's what happens. You can never plan for these kinds of things. So plan is probably to come back again later in the dry season, not the rainy season, and see if we can get some better results at a different time. So I think I'm gonna just finish up this breakfast, and then we're gonna be on our way down.
Ah, bueno, ya eso. Este man se nota que sí es colombiano.
Guatemalteco.
¿Sos guatemalteco? Ah,
México.
¿Qué pasa, muchachos?
Con razón.
¿Qué pasa, muchachos? ¿Y cuántos volcanes has escalado en tu vida, bro?
Es el primero.
¿El primero?
Here's our lovely bathroom as well. Forgot to show that before. Nice big gap in the door, but if it works, it works. Pretty good. Buenos días.
Buenos días.
¿Todo bien? ¿Todo bien? ¿Estamos vivir? Sí. Entonces, ¿qué preguntar? Still so many clouds and so much fog. Still about ready to head out now. Just finalizing packing up our tent and cabin over there. And then we'll be good to go. Whew. All right, ready to get back down to the bottom and get to some drier clothes and get a nice big hamburger or something if we can find something like that here in Guatemala. That's the best part of every hike. After lunch is food after the hike. All right, let's keep going. All right, this just shows you how hard it was raining last night. The trail is completely washed out. Like 2 guys just slid down this one right here. But yeah, it's like literally people's feet are digging in. It's like this is where the trail was. And yeah, it is not there anymore. So yeah, we're done for. See if we make it out of this alive. I'm saying falling a minimum of 10 times
That sounds
per person. Cleaning the dirt out of our shoes at least 6 times.
Yeah, we gotta keep a fall counter.
Yeah, oh, we do need to keep a fall counter.
I'm actually kind of scared. Joey, go first.
Okay, you want me to go first?
Yeah.
Okay. You sure? They're there to help you.
Oh, no.
Unless you want me to go first, I can still go first.
Give me the things.
Gracias. All right, first crossing done, and shoes are already full of rocks. I need to take these off and change them. Also, they're still very wet, so that's gonna be fun too. Everybody's stuff is soaked. Everything is very wet, so I'm very excited to get back into some dry clothes. But at least the view is nice and cloudy, though. Oh, dog. Hola. Got a whole crew here. Like a couple of groups converged, so massive amount of people. Ooh. Yep. Now the fun begins. We're at the part where we start going down now, and it's gonna be all nice and loose rocks. So let's see how many times we fall. I'm betting at least a couple. Okay. We're also gonna see how many people have caught a cold after this trip. I'm guessing it's also going to be a lot. I know I'm for one. RJ for 1, 2. And then 3. We got 3. Yep. So this is three people right in this the 4 or 5 right in this vicinity here. So
Can I give my peer review?
absolutely. Yeah. What do we
What's going
think?
on, everybody? I go by Gucci Brown Boy. I would give this hike like it's 8.5.
8.5
out of like hard scale.
Yep.
On the way up is just pure pain, pressure, nose non-stopping. And now you just slide.
And now we slide down.
It's like slide into my girl's hands.
How about them views though? Did we see anything?
Dude, it was cloudy.
It was so cloudy.
Yeah. But there was a point at night where
Yep.
it was like there was a volcano.
It did clear for a little bit, and we did get at least a good shot of a couple of eruptions, which was incredible.
Incredible. I would give this hike like 7.5.
7.5? All right. I think that's good. 7.5 in the rainy season.
7.5 in the rainy season.
Probably a little higher in the dry season. So definitely worth coming back and trying it when it's not,
100%.
rainy and cloudy all the
Did you do
time.
the Mount Fuego?
We tried. So we started and like we got like halfway up Fuego, and that's when all the hail and like everything started downpouring.
That
and
man is crazy.
And then we had to turn back.
Oh my
So they made us turn back at that point.
Yeah,
So
I seen people squatting. I
Yep.
see the lights from the
Yep.
this other side of the mountain. I was like, God bless.
yeah, the lights were still like way up there,
Yeah.
but right before that got a couple good shots, and then even on the way back we were able to like turn around and see
it cleared up at least enough to get a shot of the eruption,
Yeah.
which was
How do you
pretty
feel
sweet.
about the company you took? Or you did it solo?
No, I went with the one of the Get Your Guide ones.
Yeah.
We were the Lobos
Okay.
groups. So it's been good. I've really liked it. So we got the like a heavier jacket included, got some water included, hat and gloves. So it's been good.
How do you feel about the dogs being in the road? Isn't that like
I love the dogs.
special?
Love the
Yeah.
dogs, right? We get Scooby showing us the way. It's awesome. Now we got a nice big traffic going like all the way down this part here. Nice. All right. Awesome, man. Thanks for the review. All right. You heard it here first. Definitely worth it, but if you're planning a trip, try and plan it in the dry season instead of the rainy season. That's the pro tip of the day. All right. I'm gonna focus on walking now, so make sure I don't slip and break my wrist again. So here we go. Already making great time on the way down. Been going for an hour or so, maybe a little more than an hour, around there, and we're already at the halfway down spot. So clearly, we are much faster going down than going up. And we haven't had any major falls yet, but it's always subject to change once we get to the more loose stuff at the bottom here. All right, I don't know if we're gonna take a rest here or keep going. There's a ton of people here chilling, so probably gonna take a little bit of a rest, and then back to the bus, where I will most likely be taking a nap. So excited for that. Hey, how we feeling?
Chilling, dude.
Chilling? Way down better than the way up?
Dude, way easier.
Dude, we're like halfway done already.
Yeah, I know.
It's like insane.
It's so much easier than it was.
Yeah.
Definitely going up.
Oh yeah, I'm surprised like we haven't had like a ton of falls yet either. It's been. You got one? Oh, there. Hey, there's one. There's one.
there's
All right. Thanks. Hey, halfway. We pushing through. All right. Almost there. Let's go. All right, back in the rainforest section now, and we got about probably somewhere between 1.5 miles and 2 miles left maybe to go until we are back at the bus and finally like back down, descended through the clouds again, so can kind of see a little bit of a view. I don't know if you can see it through there, but there's a little bit of a view again, and it's starting to warm up. So finally just took off my sweatshirt and my raincoat. So that raincoat's proven pretty useful. I just got that like at the market right before this hike because I knew it was probably gonna rain. Picked it up for like $20, and it came with the raincoat and the rain pants. But I was an idiot and forgot the rain pants on the Fuego hike when it was raining super hard last night. So now my just normal pants are absolutely soaked. But yeah, so I had to pick that up because I accidentally, well, lost, not kind of accidentally, but my actual raincoat that I did bring on this trip got stolen at a pool party outside of Antigua that I went to. It was kind of a cool party though. It was like inside an empty pool. There was like a drained pool with like a DJ booth and everything in like a bar inside the pool. So it was pretty cool, but I accidentally left my jacket on the table without thinking and went to the DJ booth, and then it was not there when I got back. So kind of my own fault. Should have known based on who was throwing the party, which I don't think I can say on YouTube, but if you're really curious, like just DM me on Instagram or something. I can tell you more about it. Or yeah, so yeah, back in a rainforest now. Well, looks like we're gonna be stopping up here for a little view or something, and then descending the rest of the way. So ready to get back down to the bus, take a nap, and eat some lunch. This is Ethan. Very beginning, before we even started the hike, he decided to try and knee some barbed wire, which was not a great idea.
Yeah, you wouldn't think that it would be a good idea,
No,
but I tried it anyway.
But Trooper, he's been on this entire hike, and he's been pulling through, no issues, except for all the bleeding. But
Still bleeding?
Yeah.
Here and there?
No, I think it's it was bleeding a little way on the way up, but I think we're chilling now.
But yeah, so pushing through. Got to do what you got to do.
Which plant?
What plant is that?
¿Cómo se llama?
Cocaína.
Cocaína.
Oh, cocaína.
Marihuana.
No.
Marihuana.
No. No es verdad.
Creo que no.
Maestro, es para la altitud.
Yes. Se ayuda como la altitud, ¿no?
No sé quién te dejó, pero amor créelo, que en un par de vidas ese sería yo. Te tiene que doler, pero ya déjalo, que él no es como todos y nadie es como yo. Si tú estás low, te pongo high, tremendo flow. Ready por go, tú solo caes, mi caramelo, un melón. Nadie sabe tan rico como tú, como tú, como tú, como tú, baby. Yeah. Y el que mata con esa actitud, actitud, te porta mal. Yeah. Que solo le haga el favor, lo que el corazón, pero no le da. Dice que no quiere amor, solo un calentón, pues todo se le da. Después de esa noche, como te guayé, mandate un DM rápido y es que llevé el coro abierto, el Durex y un poco más. Yeah, yeah, baby y happy, compare copas, un hello a Kitty, rompe la nota, agüita pa'l Harry, que se me quema, baby. Yeah, nadie sabe tan rico como tú, como tú, como tú, como tú, baby. Yeah, y el que mata con esa.
Still incredible views though coming down. Doesn't get better than this. High spirits? High spirits?
High spirits.
Woo!
Dice que no quiere amor, solo un calentón, todo se le da.
A lot of two-way traffic, so a lot of people coming up this way, and there's a lot of narrow areas. So a bit more waiting once we got to this part. So we were making good time, but now it's a little slower, but it's okay. It's what happens. Hola. Oh, sipped on his rope. Adios. So close, just like another quarter mile left. Then we'll be back at the bus. Then we can take a nap, eat a little snack, and get some lunch. Good plan for the rest of the day. Here's the gate. We made it. Made it to the end. Woo, woo. All the way up and down. Easy, easy street.
Yeah, thank you for the applause.
Yeah, I need that applause. All right. Here's the road. Woo. Back to the road. Almost back. Just gotta get back to the bus, and then we'll be good to go. Oh, oi, oi! All right, we did it. Finished the hike. What did we think, everyone?
Great hike. Easy. Great fucking hike. Easy.
Easy! Woo! Nice.
Thanks to Marvin over here.
Yeah, thanks to Marvin. Y el Grupo Lobos.
Yes.
Bueno. Alright, so that was a pretty sick hike. It was super fun. It was definitely tough. It started off very steep, but wasn't any thing crazy technical. It was just a lot of steep, a little bit loose, sandy terrain to get started, and then it just kind of kept that way for most of it. A lot of people. Or this is definitely a tough hike for sure. If you have experience hiking at higher elevations, like around, what are we at, like 9,000 to 12,000 feet of elevation, and you do a lot of hiking in Colorado, you'll probably be okay. Like I'm feeling decently okay right now. I do a decent amount of hiking at elevation, so it's definitely made a huge difference. But with the rain and everything at the top, that definitely helps, or definitely makes it a little bit more of a miserable experience. But yeah, up to you. It's not for the faint of heart, for sure. Especially if you're not a big hiker. But if you are a big hiker, you might do okay. But definitely add this hike, Lake Atitlan, or not Lake Atitlan, that's over there. Volcan and Acatenango y Volcan de Fuego. Add that to your hiking bucket list here in Guatemala. Hopefully you get some better views than I did up at the summit there. Maybe I'll propose a picture of what it's supposed to look like right here. But other than that, thanks for coming along the journey. Thanks for watching. If you want to see more stuff like this, make sure you subscribe so you can see the rest of the Guatemala series and what else I'm up to here. And yeah, thanks so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one.